Cheers, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. We've got a mountain culture beer. Haven't done a mountain culture for a while. And it is a Westie. So West Coast IPA at 7.4%. Some pretty rad can artwork. Looks like a bit of a camping adventure. So you've got some Aussie animals just chilling. And you got like the fire, the tent. There's the cocky that mountain culture feature in all their shit. It's called Outward Bound. And I'll read what it says on the back. Pack your bags because we're settling off on an adventure away from the comfort of our hazies. Yes. We're not fully roughing it though. Our bags are full of Strata, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops, ensuring we'll always be warm and the path will always seem familiar. Sit by the fire and let the clean, crisp air fill with the aroma of lemons and oranges. Stare into the glowing coals of sweet passion fruit and strawberries and share a bit of bubblegum kush with your fellow travellers as each sip makes its own journey through your taste buds. Sounds pretty good. So yeah, a bit of a getaway from the hazies. They've done a lot of hazies lately, and it actually wouldn't surprise me if people have started to say, look, you need to start mixing it up a bit more. Because for a while there, they were bringing out a Westie or a lager nearly with every hazy or a stout. But lately, it's just been two hazies every limited edition. It's like, come on, mix it up, guys. So anyway, I've got my little elegant mountain culture glass. It's pretty cool, this one. Pretty rare. Hope to not break this one. And yeah, let's get into it. I've just come off afternoon shift, so one more day and then it's the weekend. We've got Craig and Susie in the chat. Cheers, guys. I have been well. Work's been decent. Yeah, everything else outside of work's been the same. Pretty cruisy. Hopefully the same for you, mate. Anyway, let's have a sippy. So yeah, obviously the first beer for the night. I've been home for probably about 45 minutes or so, but I just had to have some dinner. At work tonight, I hardly got a break. Oh, the colour of this is nice. It's like an old school Westie. Very orange. It looks shit in the camera, but it's more of like a... Yeah, it's got like that sort of like dark, like marmalade-y sort of colour, like an apricot jam sort of thing, like a dark orange. But yeah, in the camera, it looks like it's brown or red or whatever. So yeah, dark orange, 2-finger wide head. It's got a little bit of haze to it. I would say sort of medium body and probably medium carbonation. Let's have a whiff. Yeah, it smells real citrusy. So you're getting like toffee and biscuit for the base. Like orange, tangerine, lemon, maybe some grapefruit. There is like a little sort of berry character there. I smell sort of some pine and dankness as well. Yeah, I think this is going to be our style of beer, Craig. Just the colour of it impresses me because I've seen a lot of modern Westies lately. It's like they're like light straw, whereas this is full on like this is sort of like optimum colour. Yeah, I smell like some apricot as well. Mm. Let's get into it. Cheers, boys and girls. Ooh, it's got some bitterness to it. Very citrusy, but yeah, quite bitter as well. It's sort of got like a real intense bitterness that you get when you get a real like piney resinous beer, but it's not actually that piney. It might have some sort of pithy grapefruit that increases the bitterness slightly. As I said, yeah, it's got a bit of that sort of musty dankness. It's really good. Oh, I just wish they'd do more West Coast. See, it's such a shame that Fox Friday went under because they were starting, or in all honesty, probably the last 9 months of operation for Fox Friday, I would have said they were the best West Coast brewers in the world. And then, yeah, dodgy investors, and all of a sudden, like they've got one of the best brewers in the world working for them, and then yeah, they've got all these West Coast pumping. They got a brilliant facility, and then all of a sudden they're gone. It's sad. But these guys bought their facility, so it is a bit of a win. It is cool that there's a mountain culture now in Melbourne, but yeah, I haven't visited yet. DJ is probably expecting me to be one of the first ones there. Cheers, Steve. Good to see you, brother. So, yeah, apologies, I'm a bit late tonight. It's probably going to be the same tomorrow night too. I think I'm doing a bit of OT again. I need the cash, so it's probably a good thing. Just sucks that it's on a Friday night. It's really really annoying when earlier in the week you're getting out on time and then they want you to stay back late on a Friday night. It's like, fuck. Yeah. I feel like because like Range and Future and One Drop and those guys are doing like collabs with all your good mob. I feel like it's only around the corner that Mountain Culture will do it as well. I think though DJ, because he's American originally, he's like more focused on the US market than UK, and he's probably got heaps of contacts over there. Some of the breweries he's collabed with, it's just like what the fuck. Like Firestone Walker, Bottle Logic, like just all these massive names that hardly like collab. It's pretty cool. So yeah, one thing I found out tonight at work, I've just sort of like settled into a new role. I've had an awesome guy training me, and he's now taking 2 weeks holiday and then 2 weeks in another position just to cover someone else that's on holidays. So he's away for a month, and they've got to mix the crews up because there's a few people leaving, and because he's just the timing of him being out of action for a month, I'm now getting moved to another crew. The crew I'm getting moved to are decent, but it's sort of shit because me and this guy get on really well, and I just wanted to keep working with him. I feel like yeah, he sort of thinks the same way. Like I think he's had a lot of shit people like he's had to train, and he's finally got someone, and we get on well, and yeah, we're getting separated. It's Fucking shit. I'm sort of hoping we end up back together, sort of down the track. It just, yeah, and it sucked too because he's put all this work into me, like training me up the way he works, and then all of a sudden I'm getting moved somewhere else, and he'll probably have to train someone else, like, and yeah, start over again. I know what it's like to train people constantly. It's very frustrating. You'll get that one person that's, yeah, up to scratch, and then about 9 people that are just fucking useless. Let's pour some more, shall we? So yeah, it's got that real jammy quality, Craig, that apricot marmalade sort of thing that we love. And yeah, it's definitely more of like a caramel toffee, like biscuity backbone. I just can't get over the colour. It's like bright orange. I just wish that it would show accuracy in the camera. In the camera, it looks like a beer that's like oxidized. Cheers, Lee. How was the was it airbrushing you were doing yesterday? Hopefully it's going well. You'd have to be real precise with working on miniature stuff like that. Yeah, nice, nice. That I've seen a couple of your stories on Insta, Craig. The one where the dogs are doing a podcast. Fuck, that's funny. It'd be funny as like watching a whole episode of that. He's talking about getting treats, and he goes, "What do you think? I'm sitting down for fun." I feel like now's the time. If you've got any free time, I feel like you'd be silly not to be trying to work out all this stuff with AI, because I feel like it's obviously the future. So it's like, and like, there's obviously a lot more to AI than just Chat GPT and all that shit. I feel like, yeah, it's people need to start looking into AI and seeing if there's ways that they could make a career out of something. Or cheers, Evie. Good to see you, mate. I was over in TJ's for a brief period and seen you there. This Westie is very tasty. And for those of you that are wondering what I'm doing after this beer, good old Toppling Goliath. So they've got a series like called Sue. The original is Pseudo Sue, and that's like a really good pale ale. And then the mum version of that is King Sue. And it's always just been those two with slight variants, but now they're starting to bring out others. And I just seen this in a bottle shop and thought, oh, I've got to try it. The only thing is it's about 5 months old, so whether it's going to still taste all right or not. But yeah, I think it's just the differences between this and the original. It's just the hops. Cyber Sue. I like it. It's cool because, yeah, like, I'm a massive fan of purple. It's my second favorite color, and I always like was fascinated with dinosaurs, so it just like appeals to me. This is the can artwork for the one I'm drinking now, Evie. How cool is this? So Mountain Culture always have a cocky as like their mascot. So that's like a camping setting. You got all these random things. Pretty cool. The best one though is this. The old koala sitting in the camping chair. Looks like a magic mushy. Cabins, hiking, camping, river. It should have down the bottom Mountain Culture Brewing Company. So yeah, good beer. Has anyone had anything exciting happen today? Oh yeah, sorry, mate. By then I was probably gone. I obviously would have said hello back if I seen the comment. I was only, honestly, I was only there for a couple of minutes. I was just stirring TJ and then fucked off. That's what I normally do. I'm like the friendly troll. Yes, I did. I had toasted sandwiches around dinner time at work, and then I had some chicken when I got home. So I actually feel quite full. And I think tomorrow, actually, before work, I'm going to cook some spaghetti bolognese. So I might have that for lunch, like have a really big lunch and then something light for dinner. And then obviously when I cook spaghetti bowl, I've normally got enough for about probably three feeds. So Saturday, sorry. Saturday I'll probably be day drinking. So yeah, I'll have a meal there ready to go. All I have to do is put it in the microwave. It's always good. The dingo ate your baby. Soup. Soup. As in making some soup. I was going to make some soup last week and then I couldn't find my fucking blender. I might have to buy a new one. See, it's been so long since I've made soup. I reckon I haven't made it since I've been in the house that I'm in now, so I don't know where half my fucking cooking utensils are. Someone at work goes, "Oh, there's always tin soup." I'm like, tin soup's not the same. It's shit. Especially these days. I feel like when I was a kid, if you got a can of like Campbell's tomato soup, it was actually good quality and it was like thick and had a bit of body to it and tasty. Whereas these days it's just real light and watered down and fucking terrible. Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna make it last Sunday and then I couldn't find the shit to bloody blend the yeah, because like normally I'll make a pumpkin soup, but it has like a heap of other shit in it. But yeah, the pumpkin, obviously you got to cut it up small first, and then you got to blend the fuck out of it. And it's like, yeah, I couldn't find half the shit to even like I needed. My knives are real shit as well. I would be able to cut the pumpkin, but yeah, just I needed to be able to mash it down. A workmate today brought some banana bread in. That was pretty good. Bit of banana bread with the coffee. What's your choice on passata, as in tomato sauce? Do you mean as in like the what's my pick for like a tomatoey sort of spaghetti or pasta sauce, like a Italian sort of thing? Is that what you're getting at? I generally like the spicier ones. Like it's awesome when they're real hearty, like hearty, thick sort of tomato and like I don't know, like your basil, like your Italian herbs sort of thing, but with some kick to it as well, a bit of chili. I'm always one of those people, even if I have a simple thing to eat, I'll always add other stuff to it to try and like spice it up a bit. Yeah, so do you mean like brand? Like as in like say if I was cooking spaghetti and what type of sauce would I buy to put in it? Is that what you're sort of getting at? When it comes to carbonara and that sort of stuff, I'll make up my own from scratch. But when it comes to yeah, like spaghetti and that, I'll normally just buy like your stir through sort of sauces like Dolmio and what else is there? But yeah, generally I like one that's got a bit of spice to it. There's one called like spicy pepper or something. It's quite good. But yeah, I'm always adding like red onion, diced tomatoes, garlic clove, yeah, like Italian herbs, chili, whether it be cut up chili or even just chili flakes. Um, yeah, salt, pepper. God, this beer is tasty. Cheers, Brandon. Yeah, Melbourne is not bad. A little bit cold. How's Sydney going? I was in Sydney how long ago? Yeah, it was mid June. I was in Sydney and it was awesome. Yeah, I went to Parkway Drive at the Opera House, like a metal band playing with an orchestra. That was unreal. And I went to a heap of breweries. Yeah, I think I was talking to someone from Sydney a few days ago, and they said the weather was real shit. It's like, yeah, I feel like sometimes Sydney gets a lot more rain than what Melbourne does, but you definitely get like sort of warmer weather, more consistent. Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to get some sun back. I feel like I'm getting as white as my hat and my shirts. Because I go on streams with all these UK and US folk, and they're all starting to get tans now, and I'm the opposite. Yeah, fucking oath, dude. How good is it? When I played footy, I would always have a huge bowl of pasta the night before, and it was just fucking brilliant when it cut like just that energy you have the next day. Yeah, it's so good. The only thing though that annoys me, like I absolutely love pasta, but I hate when you go to a restaurant and they'll have this awesome pasta there, but it's the same price as like a real rad steak and veggies, and you're like, come on, like I could cook a pasta at home for like $5. Why is your pasta like $40, but it's the same price as your steak? Yeah, it's like paying that amount of money for a pasta is just ridiculous. Oh, that's why I just never have pastas at restaurants because I just think they're so overpriced. You may as well have like, yeah, like something really hard to cook and something you wouldn't be able to do yourself, like for maybe the same price or $5, $10 more. I think San Marzano. Yeah, oregano's awesome. Onion, yep, basil. Yeah, fucking oath. I don't know why. When I was younger, I didn't think too much of pepper, but as I've gotten older, it's like I want pepper on everything. Like good black pepper. It's so good. Yeah, dude. I was wondering where I met you. Yeah, so Kyle's. Yep. Yeah, I haven't been on there for a while just because the time difference has made it hard. Um, I used to work nights, so quite often when I was on night shift, I could go and hang with Kyle or Drew or some of those American boys just doing the random streams. But yeah, every now and then I'll sort of pop into his chat when I'm at work. But yeah, good bloke. I'm a big fan of Kyle. I'm always sticking up for him. He cops a lot of shit from some other people in the community, and I'm always sort of sticking up for him. Good music taste, very similar to mine. Yep. Yeah, I might have to check him out. I don't think I've ever had him. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he sort of. There's been times where he's got caught up in drama, and a lot of times he gets the blame. But I actually think he's the one that's getting attacked for no reason. There's a particular guy out there. He's a bit of a bully, and he's always wanting to create drama with people. And yeah, Kyle seemed to be one of the targets all the time. It's good this particular person's starting to get found out. A lot of people are starting to see what he's really like. I've noticed it for fucking yonks. Yeah. The thing with Kyle is he gets really smashed or stoned, and he's one of those people who he wears his heart on his sleeve, but he also sort of says exactly what he thinks. And sometimes he just probably goes a bit too far, but I like that quality in him. I've never had a trouble with I've never had any trouble with him at all. I've always thought he was a decent bloke. He just says sort of silly stuff sometimes and goes a bit far, and then yeah, people get pissed off. Yeah, you probably do. He's ruffled the feathers of quite a few friends of mine, and then he'll be up their ass again 5 minutes later. Unfortunately, this beer's nearly gone, boys and girls. One thing I need to try is I've heard people lately talking about like seafood in pasta, and I've never had it before. It's like it's probably pretty common in like yeah, like I don't know, some European countries and maybe Scandinavia, maybe even like New York and Boston and places like that. It's just something that yeah, you don't really see here. But yeah, it'd be all right, I reckon. What's people's favourite pizza toppings? Say if you had to pick, I don't know, maybe four pizza toppings, what would you go for? Yeah. I think for me, you've got to have, I don't know, I think ham is always a winner on pizza. But yeah, I really like chicken as well. Pepperoni's good. See, I do enjoy a classic Italian pizza where it's just there's no meat, like a yeah. What do they have? It's generally like a tomato, basil, oregano. I can't think of the name of the type of pizza, but when done well, it's fucking phenomenal. But yeah, just if I was to pick my own toppings, it's like I generally lean more towards meat. Yeah, see, meat lovers pizzas, they're always brilliant. But like in Italy, they'd probably like frown at something like that. Best servo food review. That'd be awesome. Yeah, get like a fucking 3 day old hot dog. Yeah, and you got to combine it with like random drinks. So it'd be like a yeah, like whatever the home brand sausage roll is, and you got to combine it with like a chocolate oak. That would be quite funny. Margarita, yeah, yeah, the one where it's like sort of green herbs, cheese, and tomato. It's like when it's done well, it's fucking phenomenal. I've been to a couple of good pizza joints in Melbourne and had that, and I've just been like, wow, you don't need meat to be unreal. The lingering taste just sitting at the back of the palate from this beer, it's unreal. So, yeah, those of you that just joined, I'm on a West Coast IPA by Mountain Culture. Yeah, these guys are out of the Blue Mountains. Definitely one of the best breweries in Australia. Outward bound, bit of a camping theme. Yeah, I've just taken the last sip of it. It's really good. It's got like a dankness to it. It's got yeah, like a caramel toffee and biscuit backbone. It's like quite citrusy, like orange, lemon, tangerine, grapefruit, and then it's got like some apricot, apricot like notes, like and yeah, sort of slightly jammy. Um, Yeah, and like a mixed berry sort of thing as well going on. It's quite decent. If I was to score this, I'd probably say I reckon I'd go about a 4.35 out of 5. It's quite good. I just want to do what old mate's doing, just relax in the chair. No worries, mate. Thanks for chiming in. I'll be wrapping this one up shortly and doing another. My dog's behind me, shaking the whole chair. It's like itching his head. So, yeah, this is what I'm reviewing next. Cyber Sue India Pale Ale with Citra, Mosaic, and Simcoe. So it's 7.2%. So it's bigger than Pseudo Sue. I'm not sure what King Sue is. I think that's about 8 or so. But yeah, it's a small can. Normally Toppling Goliath do bigger cans. So not sure what's going on there. But yeah, we might wrap this one up and we'll start on that. So yeah, if you haven't hit the like button yet, feel free to do so. Get that algorithm pumping. Get people across for the next show. And yeah, I'll be back in. I'll probably start her up in about 5 minutes. So we might see yous over there. So yeah, cheers, guys. If not, I'll catch yous on the next one.